To lift 1,000 pounds off the ground, you need 65,000 cubic feet of hot air, and one very brave idea from 1783. Before the Montgolfier brothers lit that first fire under a silk bag in France, no human being had ever left the surface of the earth by air. Joseph Montgolfier sat by a fireplace one evening watching laundry billow upward in the heat, and a wild question struck him: could hot air lift something heavy? He stitched together a small silk frame, lit paper underneath, and watched it shoot straight up to the ceiling, the very first spark of lighter-than-air flight. Here is the secret. When you heat air, its molecules speed up and spread apart, and the air trapped inside becomes lighter than the cooler air pressing in from outside. That difference in weight creates buoyancy, the same upward push that makes a cork bob in water, now lifting an enormous fabric envelope straight up into the sky. A modern hot air balloon stands about 7 stories tall and holds roughly 2,800 cubic meters of air, an invisible ocean trapped inside a colorful shell. The propane burner at the base blasts a flame several megawatts strong, heating the air inside the envelope to nearly 100 degrees Celsius in just seconds. At that temperature, air density drops from 1.2 kilograms per cubic meter down to 0.95, light enough to carry 700 kilograms aloft. To climb higher, the pilot fires the burner again, and to come back down, a small vent at the very top lets hot air escape while cool air rushes in. Steering is the cleverest trick of all. Wind blows in different directions at different altitudes, so the pilot simply rises or drops to catch exactly the current needed. On September 19, 1783, at the Palace of Versailles, the Montgolfier brothers loaded a sheep, a duck, and a rooster into a basket and lit the fire. 8 minutes and 3.5 kilometers later, the balloon touched down gently in a nearby wood with all 3 animal passengers alive and completely unharmed. 2 months later, on November 21st, Pilatre de Rosier and the Marquis d'Arlandes lifted off from Paris, and became the first human beings ever to fly. They floated 9 kilometers across the city for 25 minutes while burning embers scorched the balloon fabric and had to be dabbed out with sponges mid-flight. The most surprising part is that nothing has really changed. Today's hot air balloons use the exact same principle those brothers discovered by a fireplace over 2 centuries ago. Every sunrise balloon flight drifting over Cappadocia or the Serengeti still runs on Archimedes' buoyancy, a simple propane flame, and nothing more than a careful reading of the wind. That same invisible push of warm air rising that lifted laundry over a French fireplace in 1782 now carries thousands of people gently above the clouds every single day.